Hello and welcome to this new video, guys. So in this video we are going to talk about class 12th history theme 1, and this is from book 1 and this is part 2. Okay, in the previous video we have discussed the same theme, that is theme 1, but it was the part 1. Okay, so we have covered few questions in that and we are going to cover more questions in this part. Okay, so please subscribe to the channel if you have not done yet, and these questions are important from the board exams point of view and each and every exam point of view which is being conducted in your school. Okay, so moving ahead, the objective of this lesson is to give you some important questions topic wise, which means in the order which they are mentioned in the book. Okay, so topic wise I will give you. Topic wise means in the sequence. Okay, not exactly topic wise. So isme there are I just want to say that these are the points which must be there in your answer. Okay, however you need to elaborate upon these points. ऐसे direct छाप मत देना, copy paste मत कर देना. You need to understand the concept, you need to read the lesson also. But yes, if you don't have time to read the lesson, just watch the video, take the content, take the questions. Okay, इसके बाहर से questions आने मुश्किल हैं, जो आएगा इसी में से आएगा. Although the language of question can differ, okay, or the words in the question can differ, but the essence will remain same. Okay, so the answer will also remain same, so उसकी टेंशन मत लेना. And other thing is that how much you need to write is an important thing. आपका आंसर ज़्यादा छोटा भी नहीं होना चाहिए, ना ज़्यादा बड़ा होना चाहिए. ठीक है, एडिक्वेट आंसर होना चाहिए. तो उसके बारे में भी बात करेंगे, साथ साथ बता दूंगा मैं आपको. So consider this lesson as a question bank where answers are provided, so that your answer must have these points on which you will get marks. Okay, बाकी कहानियाँ लिखने के मार्क्स नहीं मिलेंगे. राइट द टेक्निकल कंटेंट, मेन कंटेंट पे फोकस करना ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. तो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन की तरफ बढ़ते हैं. So first question for today is, what are various viewpoints regarding the invasion of Harappan cities probably by Aryans? Okay, so इसमें है क्या, दो दिस इज रिलेटेड टू द डिक्लाइन ऑफ आईबीसी. ठीक है, ये आईबीसी के डिक्लाइन से रिलेटेड है कि आर्यन का इन्वेजन हुआ था, लेकिन हमें इसमें डिक्लाइन नहीं बताना है. हमें सिर्फ इसमें ये बताना है कि आर्यन का इन्वेजन हुआ था तो उसके सपोर्ट में पॉइंट्स देने हैं, और अगर आर्यन का इन्वेजन नहीं हुआ था तो उसके अगेंस्ट पॉइंट्स देने हैं. ठीक है, तो हमें दोनों चीज़ों के बारे में बात करनी है. इसमें एक सपोर्ट के बारे में भी बात करनी है, उस सपोर्ट के बारे में जो ये बोलता है कि आर्यन इन्वेजन हुआ था, और उन पॉइंट्स के बारे में भी बात करनी है जो इस थ्योरी के अगेंस्ट है कि आर्यन इन्वेजन नहीं हुआ था. ठीक है, तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट अस डिस्कस द व्यूज इन सपोर्ट ऑफ दिस थ्योरी. सो व्हाट यू नीड टू राइट इन द फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज, लाइक you should write a 2-line introduction. Okay, वो आप खुद कर लोगे. I have spoken about how to write an introduction in part 1. Okay, please watch the part 1. I'll give the link in description. Okay, part 1 देख लेना, उसमें है. So in this question you need to talk about the historian John Marshall. Okay, who in his book mentioned that Mohenjo-daro and IVC, उनकी बुक का नाम है ये. ठीक है, in his book Mohenjo-daro and IVC he mentions that there is a dead man lane in Mohenjo-daro. Okay, so this dead man lane is a lane where he found the skull, bone of thorax, and upper arm of an adult, and skeleton were found in a damaged state, which suggest the slaughter of people of IVC. Okay, so it means that those skeletons which he found were not in the normal condition like that of a natural death. Rather, it showed that the people were slaughtered. Okay, मतलब they were slaughtered, उनको बुरी तरह मारा गया था और वो नेचुरल डेथ नहीं हुई थी उनकी. ओके, क्योंकि उनके स्केलेटन नॉर्मल कंडीशंस में नहीं मिले. ठीक है, तो ये फर्स्ट पॉइंट है. उसके बाद we have also recovered 16 skeletons of people from same part of Mohenjo-daro who died with ornament they were wearing, which further supports this theory. तो इससे ये पता लगता है कि उनकी नेचुरल डेथ होने के चांस कम है, क्योंकि 16 स्केलेटन्स इकट्ठे मिले हैं. ठीक है, तो ऐसा लगता है कि कोई मास किलिंग टाइप या कोई ग्रुप किलिंग टाइप आप कह सकते हो. मास किलिंग तो नहीं कहेंगे, एक ग्रुप किलिंग टाइप कुछ हुआ होगा. ओके, सो it is believed that they were killed in groups, and it probably suggests a kind of invasion. Okay, so this was the second point which you need to mention in your answer. Okay, so as of now we have discussed 2 points. Now moving on to the third point which supports this theory is that archaeologist R.A.M. Wheeler in while he was working, what he did was he linked Rig Veda with Harappan civilization. Okay, so Rig Veda mentions about Lord Indra. Okay, इंद्र भगवान के बारे में जानकारी मिलती है. So the god of Aryans, whose name is Indra, he is also called as Purandar. Purandar means destroyer of fortifications. And R.E.M. Wheeler believed that these fortifications, which Rig Veda mentions about, was the fortification of area of Citadel. Remember we talked about Citadel yesterday in the part 1. Citadel was a area which was fortified by walls on all four sides, and elite or the ruling class used to live there. Okay, it is our belief that वहाँ पर highly मतलब क्या elite लोग रहते थे, ठीक है, ऐसा कुछ. So जो ये fortifications है, ऐसा माना जाता है कि ये probably Citadel की walls रही होंगी. ठीक है, ये एक पॉइंट हो गया. इसी में एक और पॉइंट है कि सिर्फ क्लाइमेटिक फैक्टर्स ही इतनी बड़ी सिविलाइजेशन के डिक्लाइन होने के लिए रिस्पॉन्सिबल नहीं हो सकते. ठीक है, so there would have been multiple factors. That's why we consider the Aryan invasion as one of the factors. Okay, along with the other climatic and political जो भी factors है, उनके साथ साथ आर्यन इन्वेजन को भी कंसिडर करना जरूरी है. ठीक है, सो ये थे 3 पॉइंट्स. लेट अस रिवाइज दीज 3 पॉइंट्स व्हिच वी हैव डिस्कस्ड. सो द फर्स्ट पॉइंट, you will talk about John Marshall, you will talk about his book called as Mohenjo-daro and IBC. Then you will mention about Dead Man's Lane. फिर आप वो mention करना जो जो वहाँ से मिला है, जैसे कि skull, bones of thorax, etc. Okay, mention about this. Then talk about the slaughter of people, and apart from this, in the second point, mention about the 16 skeletons which we have found in the group, and it suggests कि group killing हुई थी. Okay, ऐसा कुछ. उसके बाद in the third point, you need to mention about R.E.M. Wheeler, okay, and how he links the Harappan cities with Rigveda, and Rigveda talks about Purandar or Lord Indra who destroyed the fortifications, and these fortifications were wall of Citadel probably. And you need to mention कि इतनी बड़ी civilization है, so only like climatic factors could not have been responsible for decline of whole civilization. ठीक है, पूरी civilization सिर्फ climatic factors से तो खत्म नहीं हो सकती. ठीक है, so Aryan invasion is one of the right cause, or you can say, of decline of Harappan civilization. Okay, so now moving on to the viewpoint against this theory. अब इसके अगेंस्ट क्या क्या व्यू पॉइंट्स है. सो यू नीड टू मेंशन अबाउट आर्कियोलॉजिस्ट G.F. डेल्स. सो उसकी एक बुक है, G.F. डेल्स की एक बुक है, इन्होंने अपनी बुक में मेंशन किया है. तो सबसे पहले तो इनकी बुक का नाम लिखना. ओके, टॉक अबाउट हिज बुक, राइट द नेम ऑफ हिज बुक, द मिथिकल मैसेकर ऑफ मोहनजोदारो. ओके, सो ही सेज दैट दो सम ऑफ द dead bodies found at Mohenjo-daro do indicate a kind of slaughter. Okay, ऐसा माना जाता है कि वहाँ पर जो स्केलेटन्स मिले उसमें स्लॉटर के थोड़े बहुत साइन मिलते हैं. ठीक है, बट जो बाकी के स्केलेटन्स हैं वो हमें ब्यूरियल्स में मिले हैं. ब्यूरियल्स में मिले हैं तो मतलब यही है कि वो नेचुरली लोग डेथ हो गई होगी उनकी और उनको दफना दिया गया. ओके, सो इट डज नॉट सजेस्ट एनी काइंड ऑफ like slaughter. Okay, few of the skeletons suggest slaughter but not all of them. Okay, and there is no sign of extensive burning, there is no sign of extensive like burning of weapons, armors or bodies. Suppose अगर war हुई होती between Harappans and the Aryans, so there would have been signs of war also, and अगर war हुई होती तो we would have found weapons on large scale, क्योंकि weapons तो वहीं बरी हो गए होंगे, है ना. And there could have been a large scale burning also, because there would have been a lot of bodies. So we have found few bodies only, and we have not found any kind of weapons or armor as such. So this view goes against this theory. Okay, so जब against में लिखोगे, so mention about this point. Okay, this one. So and in the conclusion you can write के both the perspectives are correct. As far I mean they are correct in their, you can say, respective sense. Okay, so both are correct. We cannot say one is right and one is wrong. Okay, so moving on to the other question. Other question is, who was Cunningham? and what was his confusion. So now guys, this question can be asked in another language, or they can change the words. Like they'll ask you who was Cunningham and what was the dilemma he faced while working upon the Harappan civilization. So the answer will remain same. Okay, शब्दों का हेर फेर हो सकता है, but the essence of answer will remain same. So let's discuss. So Cunningham was first Director General of ASI, Archaeological Survey of India. He, like many other, thought that Indian history began with the first cities in Ganga Valley. So first cities in Ganga Valley का मतलब है जहाँ से बुद्धिज्म हमारा शुरू होता है, ठीक है, यानी कि 6th century BCE वाला पीरियड. तो उसे ये लगा था कि इंडियन हिस्ट्री जो है वो 6th century BCE से शुरू होती है, but he was wrong. Okay, so he used the accounts left by Chinese and Buddhist pilgrims who visited the subcontinent in this time, and he therefore tried to reconstruct the history through that accounts only. Okay, so he documented and translated the inscriptions he found during his survey. When he excavated sites, he recovered artifacts that he thought had a cultural value. But the city which was mentioned in the accounts of Chinese pilgrims did not fit in the framework of his investigation. So this was his confusion. Why? Because he not matching with the description which was left by the Chinese, you can say the pilgrims. Okay, so the description of Chinese pilgrims talked about the cities which were actually different in the nature, and the artifacts which he was founding seems to have been belonging to some other culture. Okay, so this was his confusion कि ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है. Okay, so that's all you need to talk about in this particular question. And how this confusion was resolved, this was resolved in the later years when the work started. Okay, so now moving on to the third question. So in third question you need to talk about what were the causes of decline of IBC. Okay, so one of the causes in detail we have discussed, that is the Aryan invasion, और उसके हमने theories, viewpoints सब कुछ कर लिया है. But in this particular question you need to talk about the overall points. Okay, so around 1800 BCE most of the mature Harappan sites of Cholistan region had been abandoned, which is seen by archaeologists as the decline of Harappa civilization. Okay, so हमें पता कैसे लगता है कि अब सिटीज़ डिक्लाइन होनी शुरू हो गई हैं? तो ऐसा होता है कि धीरे धीरे आर्टिफैक्ट्स मिलने कम हो जाते हैं उस साइट से, और ऐसा माना जाता है जब आर्टिफैक्ट्स मिलने कम हो जाते हैं उस साइट से तो इसका मतलब है कि उसके डिक्लाइन का जो पीरियड है वो शुरू हो गया है. ओके, सो इट वाज सीन के द mature Harappan sites of Cholistan were abandoned by 1800 BCE, and it is seen by archaeologists as a decline of Harappan civilization. Okay, so several explanations or the factors are: first is climatic change. You need to talk about the deforestation and overuse of landscapes. Then natural calamities like floods, shifting of course of Indus, and the other climatic factors could have been there like earthquakes, etc. Okay, but we cannot say that only the climatic factors were responsible for the decline of civilization. Okay, so above points might have been responsible for some of the settlements but not the entire civilization, because entire civilization was expanded over the large area. Okay, so only the climatic factors like flood could not have been possible, like could not have been the major cause of decline of whole civilization. Okay, so that is the first point you need to talk about, that is climate change. In the second point you need to talk about expansion of population. Okay, expansion of population into new cities. So transformation of material culture, disappearance of artifacts, writing and trade disappeared. Then artifacts and settlements indicate the rural way of life. So while we excavate in the layers. Okay, so and according to the artifacts found in different kind of layers, we imagine the timeline, we create a timeline. ठीक है, तो जहाँ पर like artifacts की disappearance start हो जाती है, हम वहाँ से मानते हैं कि अब यहाँ से जो है वो सिविलाइजेशन डिक्लाइन होना शुरू हो गया. ओके, सो इन द लेटर पीरियड द राइटिंग एंड ट्रेड ऑल्सो डिसअपियर्ड. आर्टिफैक्ट्स एंड सेटलमेंट्स जो थी वो उतनी ज़्यादा अर्बनाइज्ड या प्लान्ड नहीं थी जो कि हड़प्पा और मोहनजोदाड़ो के मतलब मेच्योर फेस में हमारे को देखने को मिलती है. ठीक है, तो ऐसा माना जाता है कि पॉपुलेशन ज़्यादा हो गई और ओवर यूज़ हो गया रिसोर्सेज का और सारे रिसोर्सेज ख़त्म हो गए, तो वो भी एक वन ऑफ द रीज़न हो सकता है हड़प्पा के डिक्लाइन का. देन इन्वेजन बाय आर्यंस. सो इसके बारे में तो हमने बात कर ही ली है. जहाँ तो इसमें यहाँ पे मेन, अब आप पूरा आंसर तो वो वाला नहीं लिख पाओगे जो हमने यहाँ पे डिस्कस किया था. कहाँ गया वो, जी रहा. ओके, अब आप ये पूरा आंसर तो यहाँ पे नहीं लिख पाओगे, सो आप सिर्फ इतना मेंशन कर देना कि इन्वेजन बाय आर्यंस इज अनदर रीजन फॉर डिक्लाइन ऑफ सिविलाइजेशन. ओके, विच इज कंसिडर्ड बाय हिस्टोरियंस. सो एंड ऐसा माना इसलिए जाता है कि वी फाउंड द माउंड ऑफ डेड which was discovered at Mohenjo-daro. Yeah, but don't mention about the views against this theory. Okay, so you have to write the views which are in favor of this theory. Okay, so इतना ही mention कर देना जो मैंने यहाँ पर mention किया हुआ है, that would be enough. Okay, but write some of the points if you wish to like increase the length of the answer. So now moving on to the next question. So in the next question you need to talk about the religious beliefs of Harappan civilization. Okay, so after the research on archaeological evidence which archaeologists thought unusual or unfamiliar, the religious beliefs have been drawn. Okay, so कुछ आर्टिकल्स या कुछ आर्टिफैक्ट्स ऐसे होते हैं जिनका डेली लाइफ में कोई यूज़ नहीं होता. ठीक है, जिनकी कोई यूटिलिटी नहीं होती एज सच, तो ऐसा माना जाता है कि वो हो सकता है रिलीजियस पर्पस के लिए यूज़ होते हो. ओके, सो in the first point you need to talk about worship of mother goddess. Okay, many terracotta figurines of women have been found which are heavily jeweled and have headgear as well, जैसे कि आज के ज़माने में होते हैं मुकुट टाइप, you know, crown. Okay, these are regarded as mother goddesses, and rare stone statues of men in standardized position sitting with one hand on knee such as priest king have also been identified. Okay, in the first point you need to talk about mother goddess. You need to mention about the priest king. Okay, so priest king के बारे में बताना और mother goddess के बारे में भी बताना है. Second thing, you have to talk about religious structures. So structures like great bath, like it was associated with the ritual bathing, जैसे गंगा स्नान होता है आज के टाइम पे. It was believed that it was used for some kind of ritual bathing at Mohenjo-daro. Then fire altars have also been found at Kalibangan. Kalibangan is a site in Rajasthan. Then Lothal have been assigned the ritual significance also because of the architecture. Because of the artifacts we have discovered from there. Okay. Then nature worship is also a form of worship which Harappans practiced. For example, some of the seals depict ritual scene. Some seals with plant motifs are thought to indicate nature worship. Some seals depict one-horned animal, unicorn, which seems to be mythical creation or a part of mythical composite culture. ठीक है, मतलब it does not exist in reality, बट दे यूज लाइक दे बिलीव्ड कि यूनिकॉर्न में कुछ ऐसी सुपीरियर पावर्स होंगी. ठीक है, तो इसको भी हम उनकी वर्शिप से एसोसिएट कर लेते हैं. देन यू नीड टू टॉक अबाउट प्रोटो शिवा. इन सम सील्स अ फिगर इज शोन सिटिंग क्रॉस लेग्ड, sometimes surrounded by animals. Okay, it has been regarded as proto Shiva, मतलब a crude form of Shiva, you can say. Okay, proto Shiva, that is a previous form of Shiva. Okay, like in the modern times we see that Shivji has been depicted with a snake on his neck and along with a trishul, etc., and he sits in a yogic posture. But this proto Shiva was the Shiva which was depicted with animals, but it was sitting in a yogic posture without a trishul or a weapon. Okay, so that is why we assume it as a proto Shiva, that is a form of Shiva. ठीक है, the early form of one of the major deities of Hinduism. Some conical objects have been classified as lingas for worshipping. Okay, like shivlings exist today also, okay, we worship them. So it is believed that these lingas which were found, or the small conical objects which were found, they were actually Shiv lingas. So most of the assumption about Harappan practices, religious practices, are based on the present day culture or the present day practice of religion which we follow. Okay, so you need to talk about 4 points. First is you need to talk about Mother Goddess and the terracotta figurines of women. Then you need to talk about the priest king. Okay, and after that you have to talk about religious structure, and in that you have to mention about Great Bath, Mohenjo-daro, and Kalibangan, and then you have to mention about Lothal. Then in nature worship you have to mention about the animal and the plant motifs which we have discovered on seals, etc. And in the 4th point you need to talk about Proto Shiva. Okay, so this was all about this lesson, guys, and you can subscribe to the channel. You can give your feedback in the comment section, like if I need to improve upon something, then please like the video and ask your query. Subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends. We will do some more questions in part 3.